YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Vic coming back at y'all with another video. Today we got a quick install on this K-brace from Bath Motorsport on the 340. Before we get into that though, I did want to do it outside, but the weather is just trash, horrible. Gloomy, rainy Seattle weather. Can't really do much outside, so we're gonna do what we can with what we got. The lighting might not be the best, but yeah, man, that's going on. I think it's gonna look sick in the white. The interior might not look that good with it, but I think the yellow on white looks great. Yeah, you might not be able to see it, but it's gonna go in between here. It's gonna look sick. I can't wait to get this on. I was able to score this on Facebook Marketplace for a pretty good deal. So yeah, man, this video is pretty much like a update video as well, aside from this install. I do want to say that I finally got the transmission built and finally installed. The brake-in mileage has already been done, so this thing's pretty much ready to party. I did want to add a little bit more stability mod, so I got that just for chassis flex, so the chassis doesn't flex too much on the inside. I also got a mid brace for the exhaust, so it handles a lot better, and a diff brace. But other than that, man, this is the current state of the car. Big turbo, build trans, fueling, manifold, all the goodies, top mount. This winter time, I've just been focusing on like suspension mods. So yeah, first things first, head to the back, pop the trunk, and then I think I have to take off all the liners. I'm not sure, but yeah, both the side one, the left, right, the floor, and then I might have to take this as well. So yeah, I'll get back to y'all when I take this off because it's hard to record with the one. We got to take these off. Little what are they called? I think they're for like the cargo nets and stuff like that. There's one on each side. These are gonna be the bottom mounts. I popped the little clips off, these right here. Took those off, exposes the bolt. So yeah, that's gonna be the mounting at the bottom. And then we're gonna have to take this off here. A rivet here that holds the panel together. So we gotta take this one off. There's one directly on the other side, right over here. Where's it at? Right here. Yes sir, one right here. And then there's one directly up top here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's only 4 of them. And then you just take those off, these panels come off. Super light, super simple. Let's get to it. We gotta take this center piece here. So there's only about 4 of these same plastic tabs that hold it. I was using this little wrench here that came with the rivet tool. Kind of just put it like that, if you can see it from there. But yeah, and then you just pull up, it comes off. And then I had this yellow one, or this orange one, to kind of just pry it out from here. Boom, flew off. Not to take off the trim pieces all around. I didn't want to take these off here. I just thought I could just move them around a little bit and then just cut. And so that's what I'm gonna do. But I just installed a little rivet piece there. I don't know if you can see it right there. I aligned it. I checked that it matches this hole here, and it does. So it's gonna be that first one there. And the Bath Motorsports K-brace actually provides a self-locking insert there. That one right there was provided by them, so you don't have to buy an insert gun or whatever it's called. This right here, you just tighten this. So you would, for example, you would enter it here. Let's see, you enter it here, and then use 2 wrenches, one to hold this nut here, and then the other one to tighten the top. And then you'll get to a point where it'll bottom out, and then it will just lock. It'll lock like this one that was over here. So pretty simple, straightforward, easy. I wish I had 4 hands, bro. I'd be able to record the whole process, but it's really hard, and it's really dark because I'm in my garage. I have the light on. I have my flashlight, but it's just way too dark in here, man. Like, I wish I could have done it outside, but the weather's just not allowing it, and it's gonna rain like this for like another 2 weeks. So yeah, unfortunately, that's where we're at. I kind of already measured where I'm going to cut on the cover here. This piece right here though, this little like foam piece is getting cut like straight through because this is behind this, so you won't even see it, bro. So just cut a little bit of that. But yeah, it's literally like right where this hole goes is just that part right here. cut down a little bit and just make a square. That should be enough, just enough for the ear piece, or I think it's called a C brace. Just enough for that to clear, and then we should be good. Did here. Yeah, the bolt's gonna go right here, little plastic clip, and then I left it kind of like that, so at an angle, just so I could rotate it if I have to. Fully tighten there, and at the bottom. Yeah, the brace looks good. I mean, feels sturdy as well. I already like shook it. Feels sturdy. Everything's tightened down. The back angle looks kind of sick, for being honest. Once I put everything together, it's gonna look tough for sure. One little tip though, before you like tighten everything after you cut what you need to cut, I would just recommend kind of marking it down. Hold on, let me see. Let me get some light in here. But yeah, marking the C brace, this one right here, where it bolts up to the K brace, marking it with like a marker, the top and bottom on both sides, just so you know where to tighten down the bolt that holds the actual C brace in. So the rivet that we inserted in, you have to tighten that one before you could tighten this, right? And so you kind of have to just finesse the whole thing. But like I said, I recommend just fitting the whole brace, see where it sits, and then drawing the line on top and on bottom on the C brace, this one right here, the little ear, just to mark where you need to be for the brace to fit. Once you do that and you tighten the actual rivet in there, then you could go about putting the whole brace in. So it's the next day, we finally have it installed. The rain is gone, so I'm just gonna show you guys kind of how it turned out. Bro, this thing looks clean. That yellow, I really like that yellow. So there's the finished product. I really like how it turned out. I think the yellow looks very good with the white. I don't plan on putting the back seat here. I plan just leaving it exposed like that. In the future, I do plan to add a fire extinguisher there at the bottom, mount it to the actual K-brace. I think it will look really good, especially with the red fire extinguisher. And that's pretty much gonna do it for the interior. I will get a carbon bucket for the driver's seat, but that's mostly for the racing event in the summer. I will be keeping the car full interior like this. I think it just looks so good. The brown looks amazing, and I want to just keep the car OEM plus, man. I think the car looks really good like that. But besides that, I do want to show you guys what it looks like when I pop the trunk. So that's what the car looks like now. I think it looks so sick. The yellow, it's like a banana yellow. It's not a neon yellow. So I think that yellow pops with the white and the Tomy. Alrighty, so that's how it ended up with the cuts. Kind of made like an L shape here. Nothing crazy though. I think it fit very well. It does expose a little bit of the chassis, but from far away you can't really tell. The bottom mounts were super easy. Literally just take out the plastic clip and then install those new bolts. And yeah, man, this thing is sturdy. This thing's on here. Sick, so sick. I actually enjoy this so much because you could actually see it from the front, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is what it looks like from the front. Anytime I look back, you just see the brace there, and you could actually see it from the outside of the car looking in when there's no glare, and I just think it looks so sick. So that's gonna do it for this video. I know the lighting was not the best. I do apologize for that, but there is no other weekend I could really get this done. It was a really fast install. It didn't take too long. I think the thing that took the longest was just cutting the actual like padding, but other than that, it was a pretty straightforward, simple install, and I think it looks great. But again, yeah, I just want to apologize for the lighting. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.